Your federalization of the police has a 30-day limit unless Congress acts to extend it. Are you talking to Congress about extending it, or do you believe 30 days is sufficient?
Well, if it's a national emergency, we can do it without Congress, but we expect to be before Congress very quickly. And again, we think the Democrats will not do anything to stop crime, but we think the Republicans will do it almost unanimously. So we're going to need a crime bill that we're going to be putting in, and it's going to pertain initially to D.C. We're going to use it as a very positive example. We're going to be asking for extensions on that, long-term extensions, because you can't have 30 days. 30 days that's by the time you do it. We're going to have this in good shape. And don't forget, in the border, everyone said it would take years and you'd have to go back to Congress. I never went to Congress for anything. I just said, close the border. And they closed the border. And that was the end of it. I didn't go back to Congress. We're going to do this very quickly, but we're going to want extensions. I don't want to call national emergency. If I have to, I will. I think the Republicans in Congress will approve this pretty much unanimously. First is country music star, actor, and producer George Strait. Great. Over an extraordinary 4-decade career, George has sold more than 120 million records worldwide, amassed 60 #1 hits, wow, and produced 33 platinum certified albums, more than any other living American. That is amazing. He's believed by millions of people to just be as good as you can get, and he's beloved by hundreds of millions of people all over the world. He's really something, and they call him the king of country, and we know him very well, George Strait.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the President of the United States and the Chairman of the Board of the Kennedy Center, Donald J. Trump.
This is not complicated. He wants what's best for America. It's not ideological. And he wants what's best both for capital and labor. And he wants the market to succeed. He wants wages to go up. And look, you look at the trade deals. The only reason we got the trade deals, which are inarguably wins and victories across the board, whether it be Japan, Philippines, EU, and I think we will see a very good China deal, I hope, in the next couple of months, is because he used tariffs as a way to bring people to the table. And tariffs have largely been used as two things, national security components or as revenue generators. He has now created a third category, which is we're going to use it as a negotiation tactic. And he has the whole world spinning, and they're coming to the Oval Office wanting to get a deal done, wanting to come into the U.S. markets. And he's also recalibrated the way that we are financing the government. And a lot of the experts would say, hey, if you have any tariffs at all, and just to push back a little bit, it's not just the 145% tariff. They said, hey, if you have a 10% tariff, we're going to see massive inflation. If you have a 20%, we've now had 90 days of tariffs in place across the board. And the report yesterday, and the market responded, because the market doesn't lie. The inflation just wasn't there. The structural inflation was not there.